Welcome to Guided by Spirits. This is the collective energy read for the week of July 4th, the year 2022. I've been meditating today and I already got several messages which I'll get into. But first I would like to pull a card from the Archangel Michael Oracle deck. I always start with Archangel Michael, so when I do my own readings, which sometimes I do them weekly, sometimes I just do them daily, depending how I'm feeling. And while I shuffle, let me say, I woke up with this feeling of sort of this overwhelming energy. It's like this spiky, I wrote it down. It's like, yeah, it's like this bzzz, like spiky, nervous energy, and it's sort of overwhelming. And sure, I mean, I have stress just like everyone else, but this was more than that. It feels like it's not entirely my own. And so that says to me that it's coming from the collective. And this energy is an energy of anxiety and overwhelm, and sort of that sensation that the world is crashing down all around you. And so I actually did a reading for myself earlier today. And one of the strongest messages I got was to focus on what you want to happen, not what you're afraid is going to happen. And I know it's really freaking hard sometimes, but think of it this way. Imagine that it's something that you don't want, or you're, let's super simple example, war. You don't want war. War is bad. Nobody wants war. Well, you know, unless you're Putin. But instead of being anti-war, you are pro-peace. So that's what you're focusing. You're not focusing on, I hate war, war sucks, war has to go away. Don't even think about that. Just imagine peace. Concentrate on peace, you know, daydream about peace. Sign up for things that are, do you see what I'm saying? So if you're against something, don't sign up for an anti this, anti that. Sign up for a pro, whatever the opposite is. Hope I explained that well. All right, what does Archangel Michael have to say? I need my glasses. Let's see. Okay. This is, it says, write down your thoughts and feelings. Okay, and, right. So, okay, we were talking about imagining a better outcome, a more positive outcome. You can do that through writing it down. And a really nice exercise, actually my favorite exercise when I'm feeling anxious and overwhelmed, is to first write down, I have fear that, and then you write down whatever that is. So, you know, I have fear that the economy is going to come crashing down. I have fear that the fascists are going to take over my country. You know, things like that. You write that down, and don't say I'm afraid that. Say I have fear that. So it's not you, it's a thing that's apart from you. You write all of those down, and then you write down, I now release all these fears. And then you write a list of things that you have right now that you're grateful for. And this will uplift you after you've released the anxieties. And it's really a wonderful exercise, actually. If you're feeling particularly anxious, you should do it first thing when you wake up in the morning, and right before you go to bed at night. And it doesn't have to take forever. It's just a brain dump, you know. Don't like sit there and reach for things. Just whatever's upsetting you right in that moment, dump it and say, I release it to the universe, to God, whatever, and ask that it be replaced with peace, calm, and serenity, something like that. And do this all in writing. And then just for a little extra oomph, write down things you're grateful for. And for the rest, like we talked about, start daydreaming about your ideal life, your ideal, whatever it is that you want, the opposite of what you are afraid of. Write it down. Start daydreaming about it in a diary, and start that this week. I'm gonna shuffle another deck now. I've been having a lot of messages coming in today. A great place to connect to spirit is in the shower. And the download I got there, I got a bunch, but I always forget half of them by the time I'm finished. So I write them in the steam on the shower door. So the one that stuck was, and I'll have to write it, let's see. Oh yeah, okay, so this is the thing that came down to me out of nowhere. And that was, I am greater than this manifestation of my being. So I never heard that anywhere. I certainly didn't make it up. It just came to me. So I am greater than this manifestation of my being. So you're not just your body. You're not just what you can see in this physical world, right? So you're greater. You have a big spirit that's enveloped. You have your own energy, you know, your own, say, spirit that's in the outer crust, say, of this body. This is just like the core. And then you also have spirit, source, whatever you want to call it, call it the collective of all of the energy of the whole universe. So you have that as well. And that's what I was told was, when you're feeling small, afraid, overwhelmed, vulnerable, you know, which it's very easy to feel when you're in this little body and there's so much stuff going on that's so beyond your control. Just keep saying that to yourself, okay? I am greater than this manifestation of my being. And just know that power, there's just more power and strength and even miracles that are available to you if you just remember that you're not just this tiny little physical creature. And the other message that came through was, I know this sounds super corny, but you are a magnet for miracles. So think about all the times in your life when you thought something needed to happen to help you. You were just about to give up. Everything was going to hell, and something amazing happened. You know, the right person, the right help, just the right job, whatever. It just showed up without you doing anything, you know, without you trying, without you pushing. That's a miracle. And these things are always being lined up for you. You just have to sort of let go a bit and let that happen. So when you say that, you know, I am greater than this physical manifestation of my being, and you just trust just a little bit that there's also help going on in the background for you, you allow miracles to come in and help you. All right, so let's see what the crystal angels have to say. Ooh. Oh my, okay. Exciting. Okay, we got rose quartz. All right. And this is about your heart. It's about opening your heart. It could even be that like a new romance is coming into your life. unexpectedly. It could be that something wonderful will happen in the relationship you're already in. It could be that you have had a lot of pain and sorrow in your heart, and it's time to, perhaps you've been protecting your heart. It's time to start opening it. And one of the wonderful ways I know of to start opening your heart is a breathing exercise. And all you really have to do is close your eyes and you breathe, and you imagine that there's like a big nose here in front of your heart. And if you visualize that the air you're breathing in is that you're breathing through your heart. So you really, and you're just going to feel a sensation that that's where the air is coming in, through your heart. And you just do that a few times, and just do that every day for a bit. That will help you to open your heart. And for the rest, just again, also, if I look at it in combination with the other messages that I received, focus on love. Focus on what you love. Focus on what you would love to happen. Don't focus on the negative. Really, really important. What is your heart's desire? Think about it. Write about it. All right, next. This is a really cool deck I got really recently. I think it's called like Postcards from Your Ancestors or something. I'll put it down in the comments. It's so new, I don't even remember what it's called. And it's a really sweet deck. It's like these postcards with messages. And sometimes like I'll ask, to get a message from my father or things like that. It's really nice. I like it. But this message is for the collective. So I'm asking all of our collective guides, guardian angels, ancestors, to please give us a message about what to focus on this week, or something that could help us to get through this week. Let's see, what do they have to say? Celebrate life. That's what's on the front. I'm going to read this to you. Dearest you, you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where, poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. What do you mean? Okay. All right. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all of life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul. So allow the spirits to guide you. You are special as much as you are also, paradoxically, one with the world individual, yet part of a great whole. Wow, okay, that's what I was just saying. So both truths have led you to this moment where we are saying you are on the right track, even if your ego self doesn't see that. Listen to your soul, check in with spirit, keep going. Spirit loves you, life loves you, we love you. Holy cow. Okay, this just gave me goosebumps. That was this message that I downloaded in the shower. That's okay. All right. Can't be clearer than that. Just remember that you are more than your little body. You're also strong, and you are more than what is going on around you. It may feel like the whole world is crashing down, and yet here you are sitting somewhere comfortable watching this video. So you're still okay, you're still good. Focus on that. Focus on the good. And, you know, it may be a bumpy ride, but let's just enjoy the journey. I think it's Abraham Hicks who always says that it's not about the end destination or, you know, the culmination of your goal. It's about the journey getting there. You need to enjoy that as well. And also know that once you actually get what you want, you will immediately, otherwise you just get bored and die, you will immediately set a new goal and start trying to achieve that as well. So it's really hard, I think, in this age of, with our phones and everything, just like a lot of instant gratification. And I think I have become a lot more impatient. You know, you want things to happen fast and manifest really quickly. And life isn't always like that. So just focus on what you want, focus on enjoying what you're doing now, the here and now. Do the writing exercise I told you. Do your breathing through your heart. Focus on what you love, not what you hate. And that's it for this week. I'll be here again. I still haven't decided. I have so many ideas for this week's regular video, but stay tuned. And know that I do offer a limited amount of one-on-one readings, but I will never DM you. So I'll put a link. I'll put a link down below for if you happen to want a reading, but I will never DM you. So if somebody DMs you saying they're me, no, report them and block them. And for the rest, I guess, one more thing I could tell you about is, that's what we'll do this week. We'll do a meditation. I have a group called The Charmed Life and The Charmed Life Circle. And we meet once a month, and I create special meditations based on the energy that I feel needs to be worked on for that month. And there's a bit of group coaching as well. Anyway, if you're interested, link down below. But I will see you again on Friday. I will come out on Friday with a video. And this energy reading actually is meant to be done on Sunday. But I had an early 4th of July barbecue, so that did not work out. Anyway, I will see you in a few days. Thanks for tuning in. I hope that this helps you. And just remember to listen to your intuition and let those spirits guide you so that you can have a charmed life.